button.
Okay.
Is that better?
Much better.
Okay.
Go. Yeah, I mean, action.
What's going on, everybody? God fucking damn it! What's going on, everybody? Chip Hardbody here. We are going to be unboxing, as promised, a helmet and a little extra thing. I bought a secondary camera for the bike. It's a super cheap Amazon special, so we're gonna see how it does. But the reviews were good, so whatever. Handy dandy knife. Open this up. Full disclosure, I have actually opened this up once before just to make sure it fit my giant fucking head, because this is the third helmet I've ordered from Revzilla within the past 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Because number one, my head grew. It got bigger. And Mrs. Hardbody, who is currently being my film person, mistakenly told me that I have a long oval-shaped head. She was very wrong. I have an intermediate oval. She was trying to make me feel special, but I'm not. I have the most common head shape, which is an intermediate oval. This is one thing I really like about ordering from Revzilla. They, a lot of times, will send these really cool stickers, and some people don't like them, but I enjoy them. I like to put them on random things that I own. We don't need that anymore. I already know it fits. So, the helmet that we have ordered is the Scorpion EXO-R2000. And I ordered this for a couple of reasons. Number one, it was on sale. It was actually on closeout. This helmet was first manufactured, I believe, in 2014. So it's a 6-year-old helmet, but they kept producing them, so it's not like it's been sitting on a shelf for 6 years. I hope. There's really, I don't know if there's any way to tell that. I don't know. But it comes with this really nice padded bag that says "Get Stung" on the back of it, which is kind of corny, but fun. It's got a little pocket here, which I'm a fan of. I don't know what I'll ever put in it, but I like it. That can go. Cat can play with it for a minute. So we have a fairly standard helmet shape. It's got the racing styling on it with the integrated spoiler on the back. Nice little chin vent. A couple of vents up here. I really like this style of vent here. It's a very easy mechanism to find, even with gloved hands, which is going to be really nice. Now, one thing that I was hoping to get, but was not able to for the price that I was going after in my head shape and size, was an integrated visor, a sun visor, a drop-down sun visor on the inside. My modular helmet that was a built brand had one, and I really, really liked it, but couldn't get it. So instead, I got this helmet, which comes with a dark smoke visor in a very lovely padded carrying sleeve. So that's really cool. This does mean, however, that I will need to get a tank bag for my bike, because I'm going to need to carry that with me. Either because I really don't want to carry it in a messenger bag or a backpack for any longer than I have to, just on the off chance that I set it somewhere and it gets smushied. Another really cool thing about this helmet and a lot of the Scorpion helmets these days is that it has, I don't know if you can see it from there, but it has this super cool pump system, and it's called Quick Fit, and basically you just pump it up. If anybody remembers the old Nikes that you could pump up, very similar technology, I think. They borrowed from the late 80s, early 90s. But basically, once you have the helmet on, you can pump it up, and the guards around your face, can't remember what the, pads! They're called cheek pads! Shout out to Evil Genius and Stacy's mom for letting me forget that word.
Door.
Shut up, Megan. Mrs. Hardbody. Yeah, I forget the word for door a lot more often than I should. But I really, really like it's a tight system here, the ratcheting system for the helmet, or for the visor, but it's not so tight that it's going to be difficult to move up and down and make me feel like I'm going to break the damn visor off when I'm out on the road. It's got a very cool mechanism here, which you can just press down and open up the visor just to vent a little air when you're sitting in traffic and moving at slow speeds. Moving on, we have, vents, vents. Everybody's used to vents. Every helmet has them. They're just in different styles. Now, one thing I do like about this helmet is that you can regulate your airflow in 2 different positions. So you have like a halfway open and then fully open. Really like that. And then, of course, you have closed. But one of the things that is super cool about this particular helmet is, if you can see it here, you've got this little scorpion tail. And little scorpion tail is the mechanism by which you release your visor. Of course, it's not going to do it because, there we go. And it just unlocks. Simple. It comes with a chin skirt, which I'm probably going to keep in here just because I do motovlog, obviously, and it helps block out extra wind noise. It does have speaker cutouts on the inside as well. There have been reviews and unboxings of this helmet done by people who are better at it than I am to explain like all of the air channels and the airflow and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be rocking and what you're going to be seeing in this camera's viewpoint in my videos to come. So we're actually going to unbox that next. This is all going to be on the same video. I could have made it 2 videos, but you know, why do that? That's silly. We do have some literature here. Ooh! Okay, we got some extra pieces as well. Looks like those pieces are for the locking mechanism for the visor. I'll have to double check that to be sure. But that's nice that they include it. Also a piece of styrofoam. Nice that they included that too. So that's the helmet. Let's take a look at this dark smoke visor. Yeah, it's nice and dark. That's going to come in handy. So for me, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I have to be at work by 5:45 in the morning. And for the most part, the sun is not up at that point, except for a very short period during the summer where the sun comes up at around 5:30. But most of the time, I will be riding to work in the dark, and then I get off work at around 2 or 3, depending on how late I stay. So that means I'm going to be coming back riding into the sun. So having both of these visors available is going to be really, really important for me and my commute. So we got a packing slip there. Won't need that. I will try this on here in a moment, but first we're going to unbox this camera as well. Let's go ahead and put this shield over here. Some people call it a face shield. I call it a visor. Now, one of the things that appealed to me about this particular camera was, well, number 1, its price. Number 2, look at this. So this camera and all of the accessories, including, sorry, Bruce, I disturbed our pup. He was napping on the very plush scorpion bag over there. He was not getting stung. It's got a super cool carrying case. If you were going with a GoPro carrying case like this, you'd probably pay about 50 bucks or so, at least. But this thing has a really nice case. Holy shit. All of that stuff. This was 40 bucks. 40 bucks for GoPro style camera, an SD card, which is highly unusual. You don't normally get an SD card. It's 32 gig. Holy shit. That's crazy. You get, let's see, a couple of flat mounts here with the mounting screw on one, and then just the slider system on the other. You don't have to zoom in. We got a few connector pieces, 2 extra batteries. Holy crap. This, I was really excited about. This is a remote control, and it has a little strap that it comes with somewhere in here that you just wear it like a watch, and it's a remote control for your camera. How neat is that? For 40 bucks. I hope it works. We got a J-hook. Again, standard GoPro fare. We have something that does not come with GoPros normally, but does come with this camera, is the so it's the classic GoPro connector. I don't remember what they're called. Probably something weird and proprietary that I'll get sued for if I actually say the name, like the LS word from Star Wars. But you go from standard GoPro connection to just a threaded screw hole there. So that's super cool, because that means I can mount a regular video camera, like a handheld video camera, to it if I ever wanted to. A bunch of different standard connectors. This is the one that I was excited about, though, that came with the camera, which is highly unusual. And I mean, I'm already feeling it feels pretty solidly made. Like it feels like any other standard GoPro type of connector. This is a handlebar mount for motorcycles or bicycles, and it has this little rubber grommet in here that can be removed, so it can be sized up or sized down accordingly to your needs. And I mean, the foam's a little thin, a little cheap, but what do you expect for $40 fucking? I think that's the first time I've said fuck. Holy shit. I'm growing up. Look at me. This is also neat. They include some zip ties, looks like a quick release cable, and some foam pads. And then we have the wrist strap for the controller, for the remote control. We got a cable. This is micro USB, which is all right. We're gonna test out this little, or not test it out, but we're at least gonna pull it out. So we have just a little camera. Now I will say that without the batteries in, this does feel very, very light and plasticky. But again, for $40 for a 4K camera, that's another thing. This thing shoots in 4K. I don't know how well, haven't tried it out yet. But for just looking at my mug while going on a motorcycle adventure, I think it's going to be absolutely fine. It comes with a waterproof housing, which is super neat. And yeah, it's the VanTop Moment 3. I'll put a link down in the description for anyone who wants to check it out. I'll also do that for the helmet. Yeah, we just have our standard battery compartment here. Now I'm wondering how similar these are to the GoPro. Probably not similar enough to swap between them. No, it looks like the connector points for these are on the side, not the front and back. Yeah, so these have the integrated connectors, and if you look at a GoPro battery, it has them actually like as a little tab out on the front. So not swappable between GoPro and the VanTop, but that's okay. I didn't expect it to be. But it comes with two batteries, which is pretty great. This is the mounting hole for this type of mount. And so we have our power button here, multifunction button there. Looks like a settings button here. And then this has I guess a 2.5 inch screen on the back. So all in all, pretty neat little package. And then you have a spot for looks like a micro USB. That's not a mini USB, mini HDMI. That's what that is. Or micro HDMI. I don't know, I can't keep up. Let's see, where does so that is the slot for the micro SD card. Very, very small, very flushly integrated though, which I like. Right now, I'm going to put on this helmet so that you can see the fitment. Now, I will warn you, it's not pretty when I put on a helmet because I have a chunky face and it's going to squish it. I have to take out my earrings because these are big ass, sharp spiral earrings that will get caught in that liner because people with a big head normally have to break in helmets. And I'm leaving the visor off for now, just so you guys can see, hopefully, how much this squishes up my cheeks. I also just had a root canal yesterday. So if this hurts, that's going to be fun. I don't think it will. My Mrs. Hardbody is looking at me very concerned. This is also going to get the first taste of my sweat because it's blazing balls hot in our apartment. She refuses to turn the AC on. Because I have big ears that stick out, I like to smash one ear against the side of my helmet and then just snug it on. Now it's going to take a little bit of breaking in, but then, oh yeah. Oh, that's neat. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. That's a neat system. Like as soon as you start pumping it, you can feel it press up against your cheeks, and it's not painful. It's just very snug, and I mean you can see this thing ain't moving. It feels very comfortable. I am gonna do the recommended thing where I sit with this on for about 25 minutes or so, a little bit later tonight, I'm gonna, hold on, release some of this air. I sound like a damn chipmunk. Oh, yeah, that's cool. You can feel it. Like it just felt like pressure, and then psst, it was like my helmet farted. It was nice. But I'm gonna leave this on for about 25 to 30 minutes a little bit later with a fan pointed at me, because, oh boy, I'm fucking roasting. But if you guys can see, you know, my cheeks are a little smushed, but I'm not biting the inside of them like I was with that helmet over there. It is putting a little bit of pressure on my jaw where I had the root canal, so there is a little bit of residual kind of just like there, but once that pain goes away, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't really feel any pressure points, any hot spots around my head. One of the things about this particular helmet is that all of the connecting points are at the brow line, not up at the forehead or at the temple, like some other helmets. I'm going to be doing a fairly extensive review of it once, I'll say once we hit a month. I think I'll let it go for a month. The weather around here is pretty fucky, so I think a month's worth of time will give me plenty of experience riding with it. I am going to be hooking up the GoPro to the chin mount. I'm going to try to chin mount it. I hope it works. There should be enough space here. I may have to super glue a little bit. And then I'll have the Senna wired in as well. And we'll see how the sound quality is, and we'll see how the ride quality is. But for now, I'm excited, and I'm warm, and...
Battery's almost dead.
Okay, I'm almost done.
Okay, I was just letting you know.
I didn't understand what your sign language meant.
Sorry.
I thought you said biker's almost dead.
No, battery.
Who the fuck? So one of the things is, again, with my big ass ears, getting this thing off is a little bit of a chore until I get it broken in. But like I said, it fits snugly. It doesn't fit too tight, and we're going to, yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy having this helmet. I love Scorpion. Oh, and one more thing. This is just held on with double-sided tape, so if you don't like the Scorpion logo, I love it. But if you don't like it, you can just pop it off and then clean it up with some Goo Gone, and you have a nice clean forehead for your helmet. I think that's it, guys. Like I said, we'll be doing a first ride and then a review a little bit later. I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to get to it today, but regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what lid you're rocking, and we can compare and contrast. All right, that's it. As always, this is Chip Hardbody. I hope y'all are having a real nice fucking day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, wash your fucking hands.